Wiley X eyewear was born on the battlefield over 3 decades ago and quickly developed a reputation for reliability and dependability. Today, we're taking a behind-the-scenes tour with senior Wiley X lab technician Brian Johnson and looking at some of the tests that have made this reputation possible and continue to define the Wiley X brand. This is Wiley X Labs.
Hi, welcome to Wiley X. I'm Brian Johnson. Today we're going to be taking you through some of the rigorous tests that go into safety eyewear and for us to be able to qualify our Wiley X product to meet the highest of safety standards. This is, I like to call it, the grandfather of all tests here. This is the one that started it all. You're going to have 3 different projectiles, a high mass, penetration, drop ball. They're all going to drop from 50 inches above the head form. You have your high mass, just slide right off the lens. You have your penetration on that side. And a drop ball is insignificant enough that it's not even going to give you a result. Over here we have 2 military tests. We have a horizontal flammability test and a vertical flammability test. You have a pilot flame that ignites. You'll put your sample over the front of it. You're going to be looking for a variety of results: burn rate, drip. For textiles, we're going to be looking for flame retardant to resist the flame and extinguish itself. Over here, we have an ignition test, which is one of the more basic tests that we have. This rod right here heats up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. It will then be placed on top of the lens for 5 seconds. It's going to melt the lens. All you're looking for is 0 ignition. Right over here we have our ultraviolet conditioning chamber. It's as if you were to leave your glasses in the backyard for 50 hours. You had to take off for the weekend. When you come back, you pick them up, you put them on. How much is it going to affect maybe the wavelengths that travel through it, the transmittance? Maybe it affected the integrity of the lens itself. It's another variable to add in to any other testing. This apparatus right here is our linear eraser. The basic overview of it is you have a number 2 eraser that's going to be mounted on this probe. This probe is going to be dropped on top of the surface of your lens, and this arm is going to go back and forth 20 times. What it's going to do is it's going to scratch the surface of your lens and the hard coat, and it's going to tell you how much haze you can gain on your lens before it fails. Right here we have our ASTM shooter, which is for our sports kids line. We shoot a variety of balls out of a variety of barrels, anywhere from squash ball, baseball, racquetball, lacrosse ball, and tennis ball. Right here is our ballistic machine. We have 3 barrels that encompass this machine, which shoot 3 different projectiles: an ANSI steel compressed ball, a 15 caliber fragment, and a 22 caliber fragment. Your ANSI steel ball is going to come out your first barrel. It's going to travel at 150 feet to 160 feet per second. Your 15 caliber fragment is going to come out of your second barrel. It's going to travel from 640 to 660 feet per second. And your 22 caliber is going to travel from 550 to 560 feet per second. To give you an example of what it does to these lenses, is this was shot with a 15 caliber twice in virtually the same spot. It received the impact, it absorbed the energy, and when you feel on the back side of the lens, it's as smooth as the rest of the lens with 0 penetration. Thank you guys so much for coming on the Wiley X Labs tour today. Please feel free to visit wileyx.com. And again, stay safe out there.
Detection glass is one of the latest technologies we've developed here at Wiley X. It features removable temples that snap securely and easily into place for maximum customizability and ease of replacement. To see more, make sure to head over to wileyx.eu.
Wiley X ballistic rated eyewear. Absolute premium protection. For sportsmen.
When I was in Special Ops, every item had a purpose, or it got left behind. It's no different today. If it doesn't protect me, or help me perform at the highest level, I've got no use for it. Otherwise, I don't come back with whatever it is I set out to get. Wiley X, ballistic rated.